Welcome to the world of electric skateboarding. Whether you're eyeing off your very first ride or looking to upgrade, there are a few key things you need to know before making your pick. Let's dive into the 5 essential tips you need to consider before buying an electric skateboard. First up, what do you want it for? This is where your journey begins. Are you looking for a fun new hobby, or do you need a reliable commuting vehicle? Are you a surfer or snowboarder looking for an easier way to get your carving fix? Are you trying to get somewhere in a hurry? Or is this new board all about leisure? Understanding your why will guide your choices, making the rest of the decision-making process a whole lot easier. Next, let's talk about the types of boards. The variety might surprise you. From flexible boards that offer a smooth ride to stiffer ones for precision and speed. From street wheels for the urban jungle to pneumatic tires designed for off-roading adventures. And let's not forget about the range in sizes, power, and aesthetics. At Evolve, we offer 15 different board variations, and each of them has different strengths. You can watch our 2024 board guide video to get acquainted with the lineup, and you might just hear about one in particular that sounds like it ticks all your boxes. Moving on to features. When it comes to electric skateboards, 3 features steal the spotlight: range, speed, and power. Let's break it down. Range is important because you need the battery life to get where you need to go, and don't want to be suffering from range anxiety every time you leave the house. That said, bigger batteries mean more weight and more money, so we are firm believers that bigger doesn't mean better. The Hadian on urethane wheels has a range of 65 kilometers, so let's be real, the majority of people aren't going to be doing that. Perhaps you need to get the Hadian to get your 25 Ks of off-road shredding, or perhaps you can save some money and weight and the GTR will do much the same job for what you will be demanding of it. Speed is the next cab off the rank. The majority of skating happens under 30 Ks an hour or 20 miles, and every single one of our boards can go well over that. It's fast enough for a sweet carve experience and more than enough for commuting experiences, especially if you're navigating a city environment. And it's also a safer speed if you're concerned about hurting yourself. That said, I know some of you have the need for speed and you want more. Or perhaps your commute will be a wide open bike lane and allow for higher average speeds. Check out the Compare Wheels page on our website, and that is going to show you top speeds for each model to help you make this decision. A bonus tip from me is that if you are looking for a high-speed electric skateboard, go with the Hadian Carbon, which offers better stability than the Bamboo, and get the performance bushings to help dial in that control even further. For power, you need to circle back to how you're going to use the board to find what fits best. Power comes from the voltage and current of the electronic system, paired with the size of the motor and the gearing ratio the board is set up with. Typically, people think of torque and power as a similar thing in electric skateboarding. How fast does it accelerate? How easily can it climb hills? How will it deal with thick grass or heavy off-roading? If none of those things are incredibly important for you, even our lowest power boards are going to have more than enough juice in the tank to give you the thrills that you need. To put this into perspective in the real world, imagine you have a massive hill on your commute. Both the Stoke and the Renegade will be able to climb it, but the Renegade might just do it twice as fast. But that might not be enough reason to justify spending twice as much. When it comes to features, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Consider charge times, lighting for those night rides, firmware usability, and compatible accessories. These details can dramatically enhance your riding experience, so weigh them up carefully. I've already mentioned this a few times, but let's talk price. By now, you have a clear picture of the ideal board, but will your budget agree? Remember, the most expensive option isn't always the best. Align your needs with your budgets, considering what you truly need versus the nice to haves. You're going to want to balance what you actually need, while being aware that your skills and needs may progress in the future, so a little headroom should also be in mind. Last, but definitely not least, gear and accessories. Safety should always come first, so start with a quality helmet and, depending on your riding style, maybe some knee and elbow pads. Then, think about lighting for visibility and customization options to make your board uniquely yours. While some accessories can wait, never compromise on the safety gear from day one. And there you have it, 5 things to know before buying an electric skateboard. From understanding your needs, exploring the types of boards, diving into the features, balancing your budget, to gearing up properly, you're now equipped to make an informed decision. So what are you waiting for? Safe riding, and we'll see you on the streets.